On this drive, I'd like to talk about an email that I received a while ago, but I forgot to address it on the video because I believe that some of these questions that been asked to me may be applicable to other foreigners as well. This is a foreigner asking if he will allow his wife to work while they're here in the Philippines. First of all, you should ask your wife that what's the purpose of her working? Is it to supplement your income, or is it to supplement her family? Because if it's to supplement yours and hers income, I mean as a couple, then allow her. But if your income in coming to the Philippines to retire is enough for you and her, then all the while, what is the purpose that you're retiring when you're still be alone? And if the purpose of her working is to supplement her family, then it's up to you to decide on it. And what extent should she help her family? You know what I mean? What is that? Is she gonna work for her siblings? Or is she gonna work for just to supplement her parents? Because it's not right that she'll be working away from your side most of the time to supplement her siblings. That's not on. I mean, that's not right. Because as a foreigner, the reason why you retire here and find a Filipino partner, so you'll have a companion, you'll have someone to talk to every day, someone to care for, someone to love. And if that Filipina instead goes out to work, then what is the purpose of finding a partner? You still be lonely, alone most of the time if she is working most of the time. Now, if the purpose of her work is to supplement yours and hers income together in your own household, then you have no choice but to let her help you, because maybe your income is not enough for your living expenses. Or I suggest you should do things together. Like, why find a business? Now you can understand why most of these foreigners have YouTube channel to supplement their income, because the income of the foreigner is not enough, or the foreigner suddenly wants to have a higher lifestyle but don't want to pay for it. So having a YouTube channel and asking people to pay for their living expenses is the thing that he wants to do. But getting back to the question, well, can I allow my wife to work while I'm here in the Philippines retired? It depends on you. In what way is she working for? Now, if you don't want her to work, then might as well give her an allowance, personal allowance, if you are handling the finances yourself. Because if the purpose of the work is for her own expense, then something's wrong. She needs to have her own personal allowance for her personal expenses, because the reason if she's working is for her own expense. Then you, as the husband or the partner of the Filipina, should be the one paying for that. If she's gonna give up her time to care and love you, then you should also give her that chance to care and love you without the worry that where was she gonna buy her what money would she buy her clothes, her personal stuff, panties, sneakers, everything. I mean, she needs some of those things, makeup and bag, shoes. You know what women are like. So that is one thing that why you need to give her own personal allowances or personal money. I'll just stop here because I'm the question of the foreigner that asked me, will he allow his wife while they retire here in the Philippines to go out and work? Now, it also stems to the fact that the wife may be working not just for herself but for her family. She might be embarrassed to ask you to support her family. And like I said, you need to see what family is she supporting. Is she supporting her whole siblings or just her parents? And if you can afford to support her parents, if you that way incline, that you don't mind supporting her parents, then do so. So she can spend more time. Her time will be with you more than just working out for other people. I mean, not her husband. It's not that the parents will be there forever, that she will be working, but when it comes to she'll be working because she wants to support her niece and nephews and going to school for her siblings, that's a different question. That's a different situation. You should not be allowing her to be away from her own family, which is you, to support other people's family. I mean, it might be her sibling, but the priority should be her own family now, which is you and your future children. So if the Filipina insists that she's gonna be work, you need to look at the root of the problem while she has to work. Is it because your incomes are together is not enough for your lifestyle, or is it because she felt that she wants to have her own money so she can buy her own stuff? So in that case, you need to give her an allowance. But if she feels that her going to work is for her own siblings, then you should put a stamp on it. That's wrong. But if her purpose is to support her parents, then you need to look at it how you can help, because the parents is not only her obligation but also her other siblings' obligation. Then you can reach a compromise, because a secret to a long-lasting marriage is compromise. And think about why you get married in the first place. Not just insist on your one-sided pride or one-sided purpose. I'll just beep so I could get in, because I saw old Lito there. So that is the thing. Take out the root of the cause of what her purpose of working. Now, if she is working and earning big money than you, and you already know that she's been working and earning her own, and it's also a waste of opportunity that to have to continue her working, then do so. But then again, at the end of the day, if it's viable to your marriage that she goes out to work while you're making yourself busy in something else, then that is not the problem anymore. You will have to accept that she will be a working woman while being married to you. Now I arrived here on my castle, and look at my dogs are all so excited to see me. And the third reason why a Filipina wants to work instead of staying with her foreigner husband is to get away from the foreigner husband. Like myself, I know old B has provided for me and my daughter so well. In fact, he provided for us more than enough, more comfortable than I could ask for. But sometimes you just want to get away from him. After being married for 23 years, it's just getting on my nerves. I am an extrovert person, and I told old B I had a offer on a call center on a managerial job. Oh no, I'm not allowed to work. Then that's why I was so happy I have my YouTube channel, because I got the chance to get away from him sometimes. Not all the time, because I do love to be with him, but there are things that you need to get away from him, because it's getting on my nerves, driving me up the wall. Like, he's on the den. The den is next to our kitchen where he plays his Minecraft. and do his other stuff there, his Lego, and I'm there staying in the kitchen. And then in a few minutes you'll hear calling me my name, come here, I'm so, and you wonder what's the matter. So where's the remote control? The remote control is in front of you. Oh, sorry. And that's all the fuss, like that, all day. So that's why one of the reasons may not be the income itself, but trying to get away from having a break from her husband, like I have to do. That's why I love my YouTube channel. I love the interaction. And sometimes I ask opinion of Oldby about things. But it serves to what my needs is. An extrovert like me, that he don't want me to work away from him. I'm still with him all the time. Sometimes I even take Oldby with me. But the YouTube channel has been a benefit to my extrovertness, if you know what I mean. It's not the income. That's why I said my YouTube channel is a hobby. But it gives me that need to be out and about and meet people, because that is my personality. And since I just arrived home, I also just continue here. I'm looking at, of course, the materials I have is all been covered properly. What have they done here? So I might as well just talk about the continuation of my subject about the email that I received a while ago, that a foreigner asking me if he will allow his wife to work while he is retired here in the Philippines.